Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Jordy and this reading is for Libra. So Libra, when I was sitting down before your video, I did listen to some lyrics to a song. They stood out to me for you as I was in your energy, and this is what I heard. There's a fire on the horizon, I can't put it out. Do I walk away or fight it? I can't turn around. I've been seeking higher healing from above. Do I need to hide from this feeling? I don't know. So that energy is very much saying that something's transforming or changing in your life. There's no going back. Something perhaps has ended or is, deconstructing, transmuting. And you are seeking energy from above. You need support from your higher healing. The only way through this energy is to heal, is what I'm hearing. So let's connect to that message. We have the moon with the owl. Wow. This is imagination and perception. So we're going to go very deep in this reading today. This is one of the deepest cards on the deck, It does speak of intuitive and emotional awareness. It also can talk about what's hidden within us, what isn't very obvious. This moon energy is something to be felt through extrasensory perception, the subtle energies. There could be secrecy around something. Let's connect to this message for Libra. Connecting to Libra. We have the 5 of swag, which is furlough. We have the 8 of swords, lockdown. Libra, you may feel, we have the tower, dumpster fire. And one more card. We have the page of fields coming out. You may be deep into your feelings right now and asking the big questions like, why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to abandon or leave behind something that was being destroyed in my life? Why did it have to be destroyed? These are questions that you may be asking. You may have really loved or felt connected to a person, place, or thing, and you are prevented from being with that person or being in that place. You may feel like this is completely out of your control. And there's an energy here of something ruined your manifestation. And what is really happening here is divine intervention to bring you out of a space that was going to be a pitfall for you, even if it was a beautiful thing. And what is meant to come with you from that time, that place, or even if that person is meant to come with you, they will come with you. But there's an energy here of something had to break down, and it is out of your control. So with this 5 of swag, there's energy here of lack, like feeling like you had to abandon something because it was on fire here with the dumpster fire. Maybe you feared being trapped in this relationship or this setting, this place, this job. And as you connect to this message emotionally, what we're seeing with the Page of Fields towards the end of the reading here is that you're coming out of those feelings of lack and feeling helpless and trapped or imprisoned within your circumstances, because I feel, and I can feel it already with the tarot cards that are going to show up, that there is more divine intervention at play here. So let's connect to the moon energy for Libra. Your intuition led you down this path. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician reversed. So the Seven of Pentacles is here. Something that accumulated, that you worked hard towards. Something that you put your blood, sweat, and tears in. Tended to very carefully. Has gone rogue. Has been manipulated or taken over even by a energy of disruption. I'm seeing this magician as a bad guy. You know, there could be a bad guy or a bad girl in your life, you know. A character in your life that disrupted a relationship or a home or a job. We're not going to talk about them this whole reading, but there's an energy here of acknowledging the fact that your peace, your hard work, whatever it is that you were tending to and growing, got overpowered by someone else's intentions and presence and voice. It led to this Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You know, even though this relationship or this place or this job, you had to leave it or move, move with the transformation of this thing that you really cared about, even though you had to kind of abandon it because it was changing out of your control. What I'm seeing here is your integrity and your safety and your independence is protected here. If you're within a relationship, that is also protected. You know, the love and the value of whatever it is that was going through this dumpster fire type moment is still there. You know, I'm also seeing here that, like, you can see a bright future for yourself, even though your roots and your growth may need to be transplanted. We have the Knight of Wands. Oh, too many cards. And the Ace of Swords reversed. This lockdown energy, this Eight of Thoughts. Energy that is locked down. So with the Knight of Wands, that's not very locked down. That's like out and about, wild and free, passionate, able to do what they want, and able to go where they want. Libra, you are combating this energy of, yeah, some area of my life is on fire right now. I loved it, I cared about it, but it's out of my control, whether it was a relationship, job, or home, or something like that. But you decided to move. You decided to move forward, to escape even. You know, this is like prison break energy, you know. You took charge with that Knight of Wands, or are taking charge. You said no with this Ace of Swords reversed. You declared that you weren't going to be trapped in a state of anxiety and helplessness over this situation. Even though it's very painful and sad, um, this dumpster fire. So the tower is happening in a home or a relationship, or some type of disruption or energy is happening there. With these two fours, it's about foundation. This is something that was very foundational for you. Fours represent opposition in astrology as well. So your dreams, your desires, and your emotional fulfillment are needing... The universe has stepped in because they know that you believe in a relationship, a home, a job, and it's saying, the universe has kind of taken control and lit something on fire here, so to speak, because it knows that you wouldn't move, you wouldn't change in this dynamic, and even if the relationship or the spirit of the home is meant to stay intact, there's something here about like coming out of a space that isn't abundant or even safe, So a space that would attract you or have you exposed to manipulative energies. I'm seeing here that a relationship is being very challenged at this time. Love is being challenged, and death reversed is saying this isn't over. It's not over. It's going through a rebirth. Your love is strong enough to survive this disrupting energy. You got the Fool here. The Fool being a brand new adventure, a new start. I get this energy with the 9 here that you have to start a journey on your own. You have to do this first with the Fool Aries energy. As you come out of this disaster-like energy in your life, others will follow, is what I'm hearing as well. So this is about tapping into that inner knowing with the Owl and the wisdom of what you have to do and what you have done, and perceiving the situation correctly. Like you didn't do this out of haste. Well, there was some haste here, but you didn't do it out of impulsiveness. It was the right decision. You had to assert your power and take back your power here. And the situation was on fire. And in order for you and other people to come out of it, you kind of had to pave the way, Libra. Okay, well that's what I've got for your reading. Just know that the love that was in this situation is coming out of this, is surviving, and going to thrive in the future. Okay, take care and I'll see you again soon.